Another week, another episode. We got a few girls eating. We got a few girls drinking. I fucking live. I'm always gonna go around and introduce my girls and see what's good, check in. I'm gonna start with Laquan just because he looks like he's up to trouble.
Hi.
And look, hey, quickly puts food away. What's tea, bitch? What's good?
Nothing. Sitting here snacking. Having a nice, cute, very productive day already today. So I'm pretty much checking out.
Okay.
Is over. Man, I was gonna say something else, and now I don't know. My family's coming over this weekend. Coming to Brooklyn for a couple of days. Got them an Airbnb around the corner because apparently I'm grown now. I've been ordering some jewelry so I can get my little summer look together. Just a bunch of white tank tops and some jewelry. Literally,
okay.
Nothing else. Yeah, I feel good though. I feel excited for it to be warm, which is like a thing. I've been working a lot still. I've been seeing like the fruits of that labor lately, which has been fun. And I'm still having like my little existential crisis where I just like think everything is boring, but I'm shedding a little bit of that. Yeah, I guess that's what I got for you.
I love it. How's work going?
Work is going good. I've actually been taking I haven't like done a ton of work outside of like phone calls in the past, maybe like in the past 6 days. I really just been like chilling and just mostly chilling. Just like my laptop, I probably didn't open my laptop for like 2 entire days. Like any work I did on my phone for 2 days straight.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, I've been like trying to chill because I got like a busy season coming up, like literally like as soon as April starts, or even this weekend. But yeah, work is going good. It's going good, and I'm figuring out how to like be faster at some of the work and make some of the work easier, so I don't have to like be doing all that, be running around, or so it doesn't have to take 100% of my time. Like if I do it in a more, intelligent, more thoughtful way.
Yeah, just more efficient.
Exactly.
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and kick it over to Stevie, bitch. Stevie, what's good?
Wow, it's the pressure. It's like, nah.
Okay.
Everything is everything. 30 is slowly approaching. I'm getting ready for trips. This Friday, when this episode drops, Indie Artist Spotlight, the showcase will be out. Excited about that. Again, hit some bumps in the road that I'm not happy about, but I'm gonna keep the show rolling. Yeah. All good vibes, just ready for 30 and ready for the next chapter of life, and whatever comes my way, let it come.
Yeah. So it's so crazy just because your Indie Artist Spotlight has been growing bigger and bigger with each and every week that passes. Your showcase is this Friday, the 26th. Correct. Can you give us the time?
It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central, and 5 p.m. Pacific.
Alrighty. Yeah. And what I was gonna say, I was thinking about you over the weekend, and I really love what you're doing. I'm just taking it back in the day to like BET and MTV. There were always these spaces to kind of cultivate these new artists coming out. And it seems to be a lack of that space. And I'm really, really, really excited.
Especially for queer artists, bitch. That's really the reason that I started doing it, because the queer voices don't have the voice that they need. And I have the platform to, push them out there. So yeah, shout out to the queer artists that I'm, highlighting.
I actually just sent you to the Moby team because I'm like, we need to use Stevie because Stevie does it with the music.
Yeah.
We're playing at Movie Fest this year, the festival. So I'm like, we need to make something pop.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I fucking live. I'm gonna take it over to Erin. Hey, bitch. What's
You mean niece? You mean niece?
My niece piece. What's good?
First of all, I live for niece piece.
Okay. Yes.
Niece
That's what I call you in my head, my niece piece.
I just changed my name for the Zoom episodes to Erin Niece. I'm making it a thing. I'm actually good. I just came from the gym with my man. Had to work. You know when you gotta work through some things and then the workout just makes it even better. So
yeah.
work things out even more. And I just had a fab poke bowl after. Bitch, let me tell you, my obsession with poke bowls are ridiculous. And I just feel like it's like the perfect after gym workout. Like,
yeah,
pick me up.
Where do you get them from?
So gag, I don't even know the name of the place. I just know her name is Peaky Pokey. Okay.
Yeah.
But my favorite spot is Pokey Works, and there's one in Union Square. I'm not trying to promote the girls, but that's my favorite spot. But they really just get me together, and then I got me a little greens juice with the beets in it, so I'm feeling rejuvenated. The sun has been out, even though it was drizzling today. The sun was out.
Yesterday was mad cute.
Yep. First of all, yesterday owed me nothing.
All I did was sit on the balcony the whole day.
And when we said yesterday, we meant Tuesday. Okay.
Okay.
Tuesday was sad. Yeah. So I just been spending some time home with the family, with the husband. I don't got to go back to work until Sunday, so I'm just enjoying my time.
Okay.
Reclaiming my time.
I was just about to say that my niece is reclaiming her time.
Reclaiming it, because bitch, I'm old. So
no shade. Don't you feel so cunt when you're not at work?
Hey, I mean, like, I be looking at the clock like I would have just got out of work right now, and I done went to the gym. I ate breakfast 3 times. I played video games. I watched a movie, bitch, and I still would have been on the clock. Miserable.
Yeah. It's crazy. Someone tweeted the other day, they were saying how, they realize that they're like less depressed when they're not at work, and just a totally different person, and trying to, hone into what that person is when they're not at work. So yeah.
Bitch, clocking into work is like clocking into another personality. Then when you clock out, you got to make sure you don't bring that person with you home, because then your nigga gonna be looking at you like, leave that shit at work.
Yeah.
I'm into this house different. So it's just like, bitch, and then you got to have a different personality for those customers that you just don't see it for. It's given, I need to get paid for changing my personality. I need to get paid for clocking in. I need to get paid for getting to work, for getting back
every day.
My man needs a separate
I need to be paid.
My man needs a separate check for dealing with my attitude after work.
Bitch.
Get the stipulations in, bitch. Get them all.
Now that's the shade. My man need a check for dealing with me after work.
Well, is your man employed here? No, but he got to deal with shit when I get home, though. So, run him $1 or $2. Thank you.
If you're a real nigga, you'll give him one then. Give him a check. Cut him one. You got it.
See, he's a real nigga, but I may not be. If it inclines me to give him one of my checks, he gotta have a little. Speaking of checks, I still didn't get my stimmy. So,
are you serious?
For those out there that didn't get their stimmy yet, just know you are not alone.
Right. Yeah.
There are bad bitches out there that did not get their stimmies, and I'm one of them. So I had meant to say that last week, but gag, I still didn't get it this week. So
I'm weak.
I'm still here, no stimmy. So maybe when I get that, I'll break him off a little, break him off a little piece of that chocolate bar.
Girl, no shade, but I am low-key a trick daddy. I be wanting to trick niggas out every time. Whenever I be dating, I be like wanting to pay for every meal. Obviously you get to a point where you are not doing that anymore. But
You're like, all right, bitch, I'm paying for everything now. Hold on.
But I be wanting I be wanting to, and I've done it before.
Yeah, because no shade, when the girls got it, I'd be like, you sure you don't want extra toppings? You don't
right.
You don't want to add guac twice? You sure?
You don't want extra guac, bitch?
And everybody I've ever dated is older than me. And I don't date like old niggas, but the oldest guy I did date was 34. And I asked him, like, you ever been spoiled before?
Now she questioned, yo, get out of here.
He said no, and I'm like,
you ever had someone take you out on a date? That's okay.
OMG.
How you feeling, Malik?
Yeah, Malik, what's your tea?
I've been really, really, really well. You know, bitch, birthday week.
Birthday month.
Birthday month.
Birthday month. Let's get it right.
Birthday season.
Every season, yeah.
The doll has been whining, dining herself. The boo has been whining and dining me. And yeah, I'm ready to celebrate this weekend. Obviously, we are recording on Wednesday. This will be released on Friday. But yeah, it's given all week. I'm carrying.
Bitch, you look wine and dined. You look fab. No shade.
Bitch. I'm a little jelly, bitch. I'm just saying, what's the tea, bitch?
You look like it's your birthday, bitch. No shade. Like you was born today.
A mixed blend Secco.
Yeah, Secco, bitch.
Y'all better stop. Don't get me riled the fuck up, y'all.
Bitch, all month. What we say? All month, bitch. Fuck
but
that.
Yes, it's been
this is my birthday year, my nigga. What?
Oh, okay. It's been really great. The only thing that I'm over is that I am in the middle of midterms week for school, and this could not have been a worse week to have midterms.
Fuck those midterms.
Girl, that's what it's like. We see each other, bitch.
It's about the finals, okay?
Girl, it's given, girl, it's gonna get done, and whatever don't get done,
won't get done.
Chanel, bitch.
Y'all a mess. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I remember them fucking days in college. I'd be like, girl, I'm not gonna finish this. So
you gotta pick and choose your battles in school. It's no shade.
Bitch, you better give me that 52% because I can't do that.
52 is better than the 0.
It is.
Okay. Luckily, I've been putting my best foot forward. So, like, you know, I haven't paid anything yet. So this will give me, like, you know, a reprieve. But yeah, girl, everything is well. Shout out to my little sis, Jaquan is coming in town. And, you know, it's always tease when she comes. So I'm really, really looking forward for her visiting. And I just plan to see my girls. Like, we don't get to see each other all the time. Like, all my girls are coming out from a birthday party on Saturday. So I'm just looking to be around all the girls, all my loved ones, friends, and just love on everybody, for real. So that's it, bitch. It's time to get into the motherfucking breakdown. I hate that I always lock my phone and it takes me hours to find the question. Okay. So the breakdown this week is, what is something inexpensive a person can buy for you and it'll make your entire day?
I'll go first.
My favorite snacks, bitch. Sorry, I got excited. I'm looking at my snacks, bitch.
Okay.
If you could just come to the house with like some green ass apples and some peanut butter, or some hot Cheetos, depending on the day, my nigga, I'll be like, yes.
I love when we were talking about hot Cheetos a couple episodes ago, and the girls hot Cheetos and bottoming.
Okay.
And take us straight to the bathroom. I was like, ooh, not me.
I will not eat a hot Cheeto if I think I'm gonna have sex in a month.
Girl.
We don't see
each other. Month, bitch.
Well, just
not a whole month, girl.
As a bottom, I be OD about it. I be making sure it's very much giving spotless. You will not see any proof of anything that I've ever eaten in my entire life.
No, said she clean it. So, baby, what you doing? You cleaning out your soul, is what you're saying.
My soul, yes, bitch.
She's trying to make a clear pathway to the soul, so we gotta be.
Bitches give it very much. It's nothing here.
That's why I only fuck niggas I'm in love with.
I know that.
Okay.
Because they can feel her soul, bitch.
Okay. I know that's right.
I know that's right, for real. Oh my God, that's a cue.
I fucking love it. Who's next?
I'll go next. Inexpensive. I'm gonna say wine.
Oh, yeah.
Very inexpensive. I think the girls think that people spend a lot of money, but you could find cheap wine everywhere. And definitely makes me happy. I'm sipping some right now. This is inexpensive. We do a visual so the girls will see. The girls who are listening, they can't be able to see. But yeah, a little wine. It definitely get me right. So yeah, inexpensive things, that wine. Get it to me. Yes.
Wait, so that's what you brought to my house the other
yes,
day,
I
right?
Did.
Miss Thing, y'all need to take a picture of that motherfucking wine girl.
I'll put it in the group chat.
That specific brand, she
not
is
for free.
tea.
What's her name? Oh no, don't say her name. Don't say her name. Don't say her name. Not for free.
Nope, they better give us the check.
Not for free.
Look, I already said I'll put it in the group chat. Okay.
Look, you'll have to resend it.
I'll resend it. I'll send it again. But yeah, she's only $7.99. Yeah. And then sometimes the liquor store will have it, buy one get one, so you get that one and get the second one for free.
Promotion. Yeah. So they got it. They could give us some money.
Okay. Yeah, definitely wine. I'm a wine girl.
We bleeping that picture out in the edit.
Okay.
No, you couldn't even see the name, bitch. It gave blur. I'm glad.
I love that.
Yes.
It's so crazy, but one thing that I love about, look, I hate to talk about my boyfriend, but one thing that I love about my boyfriend is that we both love giving each other cards. And I'm sorry, I'm looking at the cards that he's giving me. Like, we've only been dating for a very short time, but I have tons of cards from him, and it's something that's so inexpensive, but you can write a few words on a card, give it to a person, it'll literally change their whole entire day or whatever in weeks. So I'd say cards,
I love that. This wall behind me, I got a bunch. I used to have a bunch of little handwritten notes from niggas, but I decided to let go of some baggage, so I put them in a plastic bag somewhere.
Laquan, are you going to be giving this all? Are you going to be giving this all episode, girl? Because I'm not messing with you.
I want to be ready. I'm not ready.
You like all episode? It's been all year.
And we're keeping it real.
No, that's fine. You know what? I'll be quiet. Like I said, I was gonna.
No, bitch, you are.
I live.
You are reading the girls today.
No, bitch, it's giving new year, new me. We living.
We live for a rebirth, bitch. No shade. Come on out.
She said, I put these niggas in a Ziploc. No shade.
Okay.
Save them for later.
And why somebody put that shit on a t-shirt? Matter of fact, Laquan, get on it. No shade. Okay. Put that on the t-shirt now.
But no, I was gonna say,
and save them for later in parentheses on the back.
Right.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
I love it. No, I was gonna say, I have all my cards from like my 9th birthday that my mother has given me. I've literally held on to everyone, and I remember she still sends me cards to this day, and my mom will literally send me like 5 cards at one time. They literally say all the same things.
Love it. Just in case.
But it'll be like 5 cards. But I love it. I love it.
I want to read one real quick that I have.
Oh.
So there was one day that I was doing laundry in my apartment, and somebody's laundry was still in the washer, and I'm like, girl, I got shit to do today. I'm not about to keep coming down all these flights of steps for your shit to still be in here. So I just put it in the dryer and pay for it. And then I came back and she wrote me a note and it says, thank you for drying this for me. I was in a workout class and didn't get it in time. Thank you so much and sorry, your forgetful neighbor. And then she left the money that it cost to dry on the thing. I'm like, bitch, I'm keeping this. That's cute.
That is cute.
She said, I'm not about to let nobody say they did shit for me.
Right,
bitch.
Bitch, same, my nigga, because you're not about to sun me. Shit, I loved it.
No shit.
That is so funny. Needs, what's good?
I was trying to think about this, and it's just like, girl,
I'm not an inexpensive bitch.
Yeah, honestly, no, and it's not like I'm like inexpensive, like this thing. But I know crystals are very inexpensive, and when people like gift me with crystals that like have a certain meaning behind it. And essentially you should pick out your own crystals, but it's like so cute when people give them to me and they're like, I got this for you because it's for love. And like, I'm like, bitch, you thought about me, because no shade. Buy me some crystals would really just be like, all right. But I'm not in an expensive world, so
I love it. I love it. What's the best? I'm just a random survey. What's the best gift that you've ever received?
Bash.
Oh.
Because I normally I say my ring, like my wedding ring, but like, girl, he was supposed to give me that. So like,
I know that's right.
He was supposed to give me that, and I had to give him one too. So like outside of that, like my ring, because I mean my dog, because I'm like, bitch, and he was a nasty coin.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
He's like the gift that keeps on giving. Like I come home to him, he puts a smile on my face. He always gets me hyped. And bitch, I'm a mother now. So like, bitch, I got the gift of being a mother.
Yeah, I don't want to like talk up my boyfriend, but y'all know how much I love to read. And I'm just gonna say,
wait a minute, do you want to talk about him or you don't?
You know,
go hard doing it.
I'm living, you know.
We 3 for 3 now. Hold on.
Okay. He got me the whole like year subscription of books. Like I really, really love to read, and I love books, and I was just like kind of floored by that, you know? And it was just so sweet, and it's the perfect gift. Like, bitch, you know I love books. Like that's it. There's nothing else to say. So yeah. What about you, Laquan?
What about me?
What's like the best gift? We just said the most inexpensive. What's the best gift that you received?
I actually don't have an answer. This boy came to my house one day with this tank top from Zara, the one I was telling you about earlier.
Oh yeah.
And I wore it many times, and then I bought it in other colors, and that was pretty exciting. I got like a gift certificate to like a massage place, and I've never gone to another massage place, and so like that was kind of nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, I don't really get like extremely. I don't want to be shady, but
right. I didn't want to be shady to anybody that's ever given me anything either.
Hey, featuring my favorite gift.
I love it.
Bitch, I'm going down a hole, bitch. It's too late now. Already offended.
Right.
She's kind of thinking about it now, like, nah, niggas need to start giving me shit. No shade.
Okay.
They do. That's so sucky. I'm so easy. Fucking hot Cheetos. Well, that's my answer.
What about you, Stevie? What's the best gift that you received?
Okay, so I think back, and I think we had a conversation about gifts and stuff before in like previous episodes, but I'll never forget when my ex got me tickets to go see Wicked on Broadway.
Oh, wow.
And I was being out to like, I was talking about it every fucking weekend I was at his house. I'm like, because the commercial would come on. I'm like, I really want to see this show. I really want to see this show. I really want to see this show. And I was at work, and he sent me a text message like, check your email. And I'm like, well, I can't right now because I'm on the clock. He was like, no, just check it real quick. So I checked it, and it was like a confirmation for something. I'm like, from Ticketmaster. I'm like, I didn't order anything from Ticketmaster because I wasn't planning on going anywhere, but it was a ticket that he bought for the Wicked play. And I was just like, oh wow. So happy. He couldn't go with me. He let me go by myself because he had to work, but he's like, I know you really want to go see it. And I was just like, yeah, it was the sweetest. No one has ever done anything like that. Cause, you know, when you speak about stuff, people don't like listen or pay attention and be like, oh yeah, this is what he wants. Ain't nobody do that but him. So I was just like, yeah, that was really, really sweet. Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it.
Wait, redo. This up here. Oh, you can't see me pointing that. I just hung it up a couple days ago, but Day Armbruster from Impulse, who I did the book with.
Oh yeah.
He sent me that on my birthday. I'm like, bitch, it looks like me. It's black gay artist like painted it. It's in a big frame. It's not like a little one because you know I'm a size queen. So
okay. Are you sure? I love it. Okay. OMG. Well, I guess it's time to get into the thick of things. So listeners, we kind of have a very, very serious him question that we're about to get into.
Oh, another him question. Girl.
And it's very extensive. So this is going to be the topic / him question for today. Laquan, are you going to read that for us?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, baby.
To the dolls of him. This letter has taken me quite some time because I had to deal with myself, a failed relationship, and being an essential worker as COVID continues to show her ass. On January 1st, 2020, I had decided to leave my partner after months of collecting evidence of him cheating and then confronting him just for him to lie to me about it. Also, I found out that he's addicted to crystal meth. So ultimately, he was performing sexual favors to get high and hid this second life from me. He blamed me for not reading in between the lines and not helping him get over his addiction and being called what he called a true partner. I've dealt with addiction within my own family, coming from a family of alcoholics, yet had sat with this thought of, did I make the wrong move in not helping him, or was leaving him the right move for my own survival? Months go by and I receive an email from my ex after blocking over 90 text app numbers. You're going to jail at that point because don't call me 90 in numbers. He needed to talk to me. It was urgent. So I reached out and the news I received shattered my existence for a long moment. He had told me he was HIV positive and that I should go get tested. So not only am I confronting the feeling that I was a horrible person for not helping him with his addiction, but there may be a possibility that I may be HIV positive as well. After going through several rounds of testing for my peace of mind, each test came back negative. In the back of my mind, I felt relief, but at the forefront, I felt a heavy moment of sadness because the person I cared about feels as if his life has ended. My multi-part question is, how would you have handled your partner telling you about their addiction? What source of comfort and or resources can you give someone who is HIV positive? Thanks for hearing me out. Heavy. Y'all all on mute.
Heavy on me, bitch.
Yes. Malik, you're muted.
Oh my God.
That's a lot. That was really, really heavy. Really heavy.
Well, let me start by saying this. Thank you so much for feeling comfortable enough to reach out to us and share your story and be super, super, super transparent and vulnerable via email, DM, however we received it. And wow. Mm-hmm. That's a lot. That is a lot. I'm going to start by saying this situation happens a lot more than we think. I've heard this scenario several times, and it is so unfortunate because I think there are a lot of, like, I don't know the statistic data, but there are a lot of gay men who have issues with substance abuse and are living with HIV, you know? Those things aren't mutually exclusive, but looking at, you know, the Black queer community, it's hard to separate the two, you know? So what I will say is that it's really hard for us to tell you if you've made the right decision. I think that anytime you are on the road to love and like you're getting to know a person, you have to be ready for any and everything, you know? And the moments you close your mind off to those possibilities is when you set yourself up for failure. And so I'm going to say that it seems as though you've made the right decision. It seems as though that this situation was a little bit too hard for you to handle. And if it was, that's no problem in that, you stepping away. And don't let that person who has the addiction issue make you feel some type of way for seeking your own peace. But it almost seems as though you've answered yourself by writing into us, you know? It seems like you've made the right decision just because it was too much for you to handle. And that's all I'm gonna say for right now.
I'm still kind of gagging. Because I had already read it, but I don't know, like hearing it narrated, I'm like, bitch. I just not that this relates to it, but I just watched the documentary of Demi Lovato, and she, you know, talked about her addiction, and she kind of shed light onto it in a way that like I never looked at it. So like they were basically saying like her best friends didn't know, her family didn't know, like she hid it so well. So I don't like that he tried to like blame you for like not knowing or like not reading in between the lines, because when people hide stuff, they will find a way to hide things. They will find a way to conceal it, especially with you even find them proof about him cheating on you and confront him about it, and then he still was not honest about it with proof. So even with you confronting him about cheating and having valid proof and him denying that, I don't think he would have came to you and said he was having addiction issues, or the way you found out, he would not have communicated it in a healthy manner. If I found out my partner did have an addiction issue, I personally would find a way to support them, but that's just like, I know I can handle a lot. And if I felt like I was a person that wouldn't or couldn't deal with certain things, I wouldn't do it. So if you feel like, you know, I'm not the type of person that can deal with that. Like you said, this happened literally 2019, 2020. We had to deal with COVID. We had to deal, you was an essential worker. Like there was so many other layers, Black Lives Matter rights. Like there was so much going on last year. So I even commend you for like even making it through last year. But if it wasn't like, if you needed to take that step back for your sanity and your mental health, I wouldn't feel bad about it, because you know you need to prioritize your health, your wealth, everything about it. The second question: what sorts of comfort and resources can you give someone? Not really sure we could get there. But yes, that's how I would have handled it. But I'm just like, I try to be supportive with anything, like anything that he goes through. I just try to take it on my own shoulders. Like if he's going through it, we going through it. But again, that's just because I feel like I'm built to handle those kind of things.
Yeah.
Even the field of work I'm in, I have to deal with like that kind of stuff. So it's like, don't blame yourself. Don't beat yourself up about it, and don't let anybody else blame you, and don't let anybody else try to put that on you. No shade.
Yeah, Aaron, you kind of like took the words out of my mouth. I was gonna say that, you know, some people look at this situation and put the blame on themselves when they really shouldn't look at it that way. You can only do as much as you can to help somebody. And if they don't take the help, or they look at it like you need to be helping them and you've done all you can, you can't sit in that blame or that hurt, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I could have did this and third. It's whatever you can do to help them. And depending on what type of addiction they have, they give so many different characteristics, and they can twist their words and make you think you're thinking this way. I've dealt with this in family, and they'll do some things that will have you like, now wait a minute, is it me? It's really not you. It's something that's chemically off in them when they do the drugs. So don't sit in that blame. Like, don't sit there and be like, oh, I could have. No, it's not about you, and you just help as much as you can.
Yeah.
Because I like I said, personally, I've seen this in family, and like we tried to help and we've done things, and it just doesn't work. and we can beat it until we can't beat it anymore.
Yeah.
But if it's something that they want the work for, they want to heal from it, they'll do the work. You can't sit there and live in your blame. You got to continue to live your life and keep doing what you're doing. So yeah, that's just my piece before I get too personal, because baby, when I read that, I was like, oh my God.
Addiction is literally a disease, and that shit, you cannot help nobody that doesn't want to be helped.
They don't, you can only give them as much advice as you,
no one is going to get sober for anyone else. Like they have to want it more than you.
I agree with all of that. And I do want to say that it's natural to feel bad or to feel emotional toward this, or to feel, to ask yourself these questions, because this is a person you cared about and probably still care about. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be writing in if you didn't still care about them. So don't also feel like you have to be all the way to the other side, like, fuck that nigga, I did the right thing. But definitely you were protecting yourself, and you didn't feel like he was protecting, and he wasn't protecting you because he's dealing with his own things for whatever reasons that he is. What I would do is, I mean, for one, pat myself on the back for like getting out of that before anything got too bad or too like irreparable, or but two, I definitely this is just like the way that I love and I also can handle a lot, is would pull together some resources, do some research, reach out to people like us, and we could email you like some resources that we've used before that we know of or we have connections to. Like all of my work is like surrounded around this, so like I could personally send you some things, but you could also reach out to some like these other organizations, some of these clinics, and just ask them like, hey, could my friend get like a free therapist? Is there like a Black queer rehabilitation center? Like, can we get drugs for free? He doesn't have insurance, whatever the circumstances are. I really do that research and then send him these resources and try to follow up with him if you can, to whatever capacity you can manage communicating with this person, to just make sure that they're using the numbers or using the resources you sent. And then beyond that, it's really just, it's out of your control completely. But definitely helping in what regard you can.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as it pertains to anyone that's living with HIV and anyone that is of color, queer, and battling like substance abuse or any addiction, I would say reach out to the Alliance for Positive Change, a great organization. They also, Mount Sinai on 7th Avenue is an amazing, amazing, amazing place. I've been in care since 2016, and I've been there. And both, I've worked with the Alliance for Positive Change as well. They helped me find a place to stay when I was homeless. And just, there are great resources in NYC, New York. But it's giving...
Wait, Malik, can you just repeat the address again? Because I don't think I heard you say it. Say it one more time.
Oh yeah, so Mount Sinai, it's the one on 7th Avenue in between, I want to say like 26 and 25, but somewhere in that area on 7th Avenue or whatever. And there are a lot of places out there that are willing to help you. But I think that one thing that we all setting, in common is that that person has to be very serious about getting better, and so in that way, I would just say, baby, protect yourself, Like I said, I feel like I get the tone of this email is just very loving, but it's also, for me, it's just like, girl, you already over it. And it seems as though you already know the answer, and it's just given, girl, you can help a person as much as you want. Like, you can literally make yourself sick trying to help a person. But unless they want to actually change, then they're not, I think that a lot of this is just queer men self-medicating and not really healing and going to therapy. So at the bottom of this is mental illness for me. And that's also something that, you need to tell that person. So yeah, I feel so sorry for you. I'm so sorry that you're going through this. Again, I think that this is something that we've all experienced, whether it be someone that is romantic to us or someone that is our family, you know. But same rules apply, you know. It's given love him from a distance. If you see a real change, then you know, you can handle that situation as you please. But I would say I would keep my distance. I really would. What was the third question? I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure I'm answering everything.
I think you hit the point. I think you hit both of them. I think wasn't it on 2 parts?
Yeah. How would you have handled your partner telling you about this addiction, and what resources or comfort?
Yeah. I also, so let me also say this. I want to separate, because I want to make sure I say this right. I believe the statistics are like 1 in every 4, is it 1 in every 2, like gay men of color will have HIV and 2 in their lives. So it's giving. I really want us to take the fear out of the conversation of being HIV positive, interacting with people who are living with HIV. And it shouldn't be a, oh my God, you know, like a I'm about to die thing. We should have been having these conversations while we were together. We should be taking the proper steps to protect ourselves accordingly, whatever that looks like for you and that person, you know, comfortably. But I really, really want to get to a place where we as gay men don't speak about HIV as a death sentence. And that's if you have it or if you don't have it. So, or let me rephrase, because I too am learning how to speak from a better place of living with HIV. But just if you're living with it or if you're not, we just need to get to a better space about speaking about it and not demonizing someone living with HIV. So yeah. Do we have anything else to say?
I love that point that you made, because I feel like it's one of those things where like people like try not to say the wrong thing, or like they're scared to like approach the topic, but like we have to talk about it. Like the only way it's going to get better is if we talk about it, because if nobody's talking about it, nobody's going to be aware, nobody's going to have like then nobody's going to know what to say if nobody's talking about it.
Yeah.
Or at least even creating the space for people to feel comfortable enough to speak about it. And I was kind of touched that the person even wrote in about the topic, because I was like, wow, like for them to share that, like that was very personal. So like to share that and then trust us enough to be like, what should I do? How can I, you know, get help? I was like, damn, bitch, like we doing something right. And that's not to pat ourselves on the back, but like at least we, you know, we're creating a space to like have those conversations, but there needs to be a lot more.
Yeah, I agree with that. And just to come off of what Aaron was saying, I feel like your relationship had a lack of trust. I don't think that your partner trusted you to talk to you about the things that he was going through, the things that that were paining him, and that doesn't necessarily have to do with you not creating that open space. But maybe look at yourself, and for future reference or future relationships, like maybe let me make sure I'm keeping this open enough space, or safe enough space where he could tell me how he's feeling, how he's hurting, what he's hurting about, or we're checking in with each other, and vice versa, because he didn't trust you to be vulnerable with you or honest with you, and you didn't trust him to. I mean, you were digging up evidence of him cheating because you didn't trust him, and you were right, but you know what I mean. There's a lack of trust there, so maybe think about how your future relationships you can build a wall of trust or something.
Yeah, I wanted to just say, when Malik brought up, like, you know, people speaking of like HIV statuses and everything on social media, is I think some people need to be open to learning about exactly what's going on, because I think they try to hold on to what it used to be and not to what it is today. And when they get the information and the resources that they have, they should be able to just let go of that and actually spread, you know, the information that they have. Some people just stick in one spot of what HIV is, and it's not what it used to be. There are people who are living and striving and making moves and living with, you know, with the virus. And it's like, y'all just want to put on social media all these different things that you think is going on. Just do the research, bitch. Google is free.
Yeah.
You understand? There are girls who are living and people who are open about their statuses and will give you the information that you need if you're willing to listen. Some people aren't willing to do that, and that's the problem. So yeah.
Yeah. What else was I gonna say? Darn. Oh darn. I was gonna say something really important too. It must have not been that important.
Okay. It was the darn for me. It's giving my grandma.
Niggas like darn at the house every day, and those are important. Just because it wasn't important.
I'm just like,
Bitch, you're gonna remember tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah, like I just going back to just the whole substance thing too. Addiction and just substance abuse is so complex, and it's something that you'll never understand unless you've been addicted to a substance, you know? And so I think as much as we want to empathize for people, you know, there's only so much that we can do, you know, but because we're not living in their shoes, you know? Which only complicates the issue even more because there's so much that you don't know, you know? And, you know, if you've ever been through anything, it's really hard to put words to your journey and to like the trauma that you're going through while you're going through it, you know? So, you know, now I'm playing devil's advocate a little bit and just also just thinking back to my times when I was homeless and I was like, you know, I learned that I had HIV. It was just like, well, girl, I don't even have the speech yet to tell someone. So like, you know, I get not having those conversations, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's a call to be more vigilant in the future, you know, going back to what Laquan said earlier, is just like learning from this, you know. Again, going back to what I said, it's just like, you know, we be so like in love, you know, and just so like, this is new, we're in the honeymoon phase, this is all fresh, this is cute, instead of like actually honing in, being present and paying attention to the person, just because, you know, there could have been things that you could have picked up on, you know? Randomly had a conversation with the boo, and he was telling me about a time that he was dating someone, and he said that every Tuesday, this person would go to a meeting, you know? Never asked the person what the meeting was about. Couple months passed by, they were dating, and then found out that like the guy was addicted to alcohol, you know? But it's just, oh, I know what I was gonna say, bitch. It's just having those conversations. It boggles my mind that we will literally sit in indecision and the unknown rather than like actually stepping out on a limb to ask someone what the fuck is going on, you know? And look, I'm getting triggered because it's just like, I can't believe motherfuckers will literally sit out there next to a person or sleep next to a person and collect data that someone's cheating, or like have these inklings that something is going on and not necessarily having those conversations, you know? We have to start being accountable for ourselves when we're when we're connecting with someone and just in a relationship or getting to know someone, and just, bitch, if it's uncomfortable or if you make the person upset, oh, well, you was just trying to clear the air, you know what I'm saying? And like really, really take care of the well-being of the relationship, as opposed to like letting things fester and finding out like months down the line that someone is addicted to some substance. So yeah.
Sometimes in relationships, people get afraid to have those uncomfortable conversations as well. But you're gonna have them, baby. What did y'all think this was? A walk in the park? You're gonna have those conversations that you don't want to have, and something like that may come up. So you have to be prepared for everything. The girls be trying to get in like, oh, I got my boo, I got my baby. Are you having conversations that need to be had? Are you seeing things that you need to bring up in conversation? You're not talking about it. You should be.
Yeah.
So the girls need to pay attention to that as well, and always watch out for the signs, because sometimes the girls ignore the signs too. Get into the signs
because you see them, because you see the red flags.
You definitely do.
But you be lying to yourself because you want it to be nice and good.
I don't see that. No, I didn't see that he has a meeting every Tuesday. I ain't going to ask him what the meeting is about.
Yeah.
You don't want to know.
No.
Because you don't want to know.
Yeah.
You don't. Right. You're scared. You're afraid of that. But sometimes you got to let that fear go, babe. Or you'll be sitting there.
Honesty is scary, but it's very important.
Yeah. Right, so then what about like, because now I have a question for y'all.
Work me.
I'm thinking about okay, I should have noticed this person's red flags. I should have.
No.
Yes, like I should hold myself some part accountable, but like, when do they hold themselves accountable? Because he was going to meetings every Tuesday and never said nothing. So like, I'm supposed to force this uncomfortable conversation, or is he supposed? Because I'm not the one that's addicted to alcohol. So if you're gonna get in a relationship with me, that's something that you should be bringing up. Not like, hey, I noticed every Tuesday from 7 to 8 o'clock you because then it's giving, girl, why you watching me? We only doing this. So I feel like, yes, like you could pay attention to red flags, but like sometimes the other girls need to talk too.
Well, of course.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's 50-50. I have to say that as well.
You're not giving the other person advice though.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm talking about what y'all just said.
I know. No. I know, but this person.
Because we talked about red flags.
Yeah, I'm not talking about I'm not even on the ask him no more. I was just asking y'all. This went to like a whole. This came to Malik, man, X. Like this became a whole episode. So now I need to know.
I'm gonna say that you're totally correct. You are correct.
That's what she wanted. You got it.
You are totally right, niece. But look, I think that when both parties lean into being vulnerable and it's just not one-sided, that's like the beauty. You know what I'm saying? I think that when you're getting to know a person, you can feel when they are uncomfortable talking about a topic. And in that sense, I feel as though if you are emotionally equipped to support that person, you would, support them and lean into the conversation. And that's what I mean by it. It's something about when you are afraid to be vulnerable or transparent, or however you want to pose it, you can present something to make someone more open than what they would normally be about a topic. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think we do that often enough as lovers. We don't make the space conducive to have someone be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, a lot of times when you're getting to know someone, you have these like preconceived notions and you come up with your guards already up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but because bitches be having baggage.
I do think in this situation, and I'm not trying to put responsibility on our friend, but I do, maybe there was a little bit more that he could have done to make the environment conducive to that person just opening up just a little bit, But again, I mean, because
there could have been conversations that they had where they had like an argument or something. He's like, well, I definitely can't tell him this, right? Because we got into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, how to react to this. And I can say from experience, like in relationships where I've been done, like, or I feel like I've been done foul, I also like definitely was like, bitch, this is a topic that we won't be talking about because of how they react. Yeah. And they're not to talk to me because how I reacted last time we talked about it. Yeah. And so we're gonna not talk about this until it blows up and ends up being like the reason we break up later. Because neither of us was trying to talk about it, because neither of us trusted each other enough to know that we would make it to the end of the uncomfortable conversation,
Yeah. I've shared on the show before that I've had up and down experiences with disclosing just my status when dating and whatnot. And I lied to you not, bitch. I went out on a date with the guy like maybe twice. The second time I like told him that I was like HIV positive or whatever. And bitch, he paid it. Like paid it, you know? And he was just like, essentially he said he thought it was too soon for me to tell him that I was like HIV positive. And so the next situation was very much so I withheld said information and then like ended up, you know, breaking up with that person because that person's like, well, now you're trying to hide it from me. And just like, it's just all a mess, you know? So it's just, it comes to a point where, look, what is the point that I'm trying to make? It comes to a point where like, just be open and honest, you know what I'm saying? And if you have something that you want to know or ask,
okay,
don't research.
Right. Ask the question. Yeah.
Don't collect data. Like, don't do this Nancy Drew thing.
Bitch, no shade, no shade. Sometimes you gotta research. No shade. Sometimes it's given Inspector Gadget.
Stop Nancy Drewing, y'all. Y'all already know.
She had
y'all know in y'all hearts.
She had to double check. She was like,
y'all know what's going on.
You do be knowing in your hearts because y'all be right a lot of the time.
That's what we said about the red flags. They be right there, and y'all ignore it. No, see what that is about.
Okay.
That's why
she said, "I need the receipts before I come. I need
to see what's going
on. I need a receipt before I leave.
Right, just get her to return the product.
Before I leave, my nigga. Walk out the store, just in case I gotta return something.
Okay.
Right.
Bitch.
Cutting up.
I love it. So yeah. Any last thoughts?
I need something uplifting.
Yeah.
I need to be lifted.
That was a lot. But I hope that the information that we've given you helps. That's always the main objective that we're hoping to whatever advice. I know we cut up on the show, but this is a serious topic, and we gave as much advice as we could. So I hope it works. I hope it helps.
Okay, I got something for the end before Gem of the Week. Let's do a little cool down, a little cool off.
Bitch, Stevie, what about that?
What's up,
Miss Thing? You said you was gonna
I know.
No, that one's not positive though. That one's not positive. I was gonna say, what has brought you the most joy in the past 7 days? That one is what you like hate on Twitter, right?
Well, no. Okay, well, I'll introduce it since we already spoke about it. So we're going to be bringing a segment to the show called, oh my God, I forgot the name.
All right, so next week.
I was thinking about her and I forgot the name.
Next week.
I don't know. I got it. I don't know who needs to hear this, but everyone on Twitter has tweeted that. I was like, let's make it into a segment. Let's bring it to the show. You know, there's certain things that the girls need advice on that they need to stop doing because they keep carrying on Twitter. So we're going to do that. Not this episode, but next one. I got it.
It's going to be ready.
It's going to be ready.
But
take it away, Laquan.
Yeah, go ahead, Laquan. What was that, T?
What has something that has brought you joy in the last 7 days?
Yeah.
Something that has brought me joy was, so my sister, she had a dance show. She does like majorette dancing, like how they do on the Bring It show. And I know she dances, and I've never been to like her practice. So like, but my sister dances. So like, I'm like, all right, I'm thinking she gonna do like a cute little set. My sister was carrying in the name of the Lord. But when I tell you she was eating it, and I don't know, I just like, I just gagged because I mean she's 13, but she's like one of those girls that she's so innocent in the time where like it's so easy to want to be grown or want to be, and she still calls my mother like mommy, and like I'm like, yes, like keep that, like, because bitches want to be grown so bad, and she's just like one of those girls that I don't have to like worry about that. She's like, bitch, I'm on the gram, I'm smoking, because she even has friends that be like smoking and doing the whole, and just to like see her like grow and still be like, I don't want to say pure, but like still have that like innocence. She still calls me, we chat about like anime shows, like we have shit in common, but just I seen her like grown up, just like fucking it up, and I was like, bitch, that's my sister, like no shade. So I was
love her. Is she always that like adorable and quiet?
No.
Okay.
I was like, wait a minute.
She's very much like me, like to the point where like sometimes when like she's like, I'll say something and then she'll say something back to me, and I'll be like, bitch, you trying to be funny? But then it's like Girl, that's something I would have said. So like, should I be She's not always so quiet. She's not always so shy, but like once she's like out of her shell, it's giving very much like me 2.0.
Yeah, no,
so that's something that brought me joy.
I love that.
I would say my mom been sending me money for my birthday. Look, been sending me money. Mom, I don't know how I'm 30, about to be 32 and so spoiled. Like, yo, my mom just does it for me. It's no like favorite person on the world, like my mother. It's giving mommy. No shade.
Mommy, okay, bitch. Mommy all day.
Mommy.
Yes, mommy. What's happened? I mean, I don't think anything has happened that brought me joy this week. I'm just waiting for my birthday. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think that's gonna be the biggest joy.
I got something else then, since you don't got nothing. Me not having to go to
my spot.
Bitch, me not having to go to work for 10 days has brought me joy. No shade.
Oh, girl.
You know what, Aaron? I'm gonna say waking up every day this goddamn week has brought me joy.
How about that?
Wake up.
How about that?
There we
go.
I
just want to say also though, but this 2021 is very special for the Aries because may I bring attention that we were the only ones who really didn't get to celebrate their birthday just because like COVID kicked off right around the start of our season, last year. So this, I know the girls be over the Aries, but bitch, y'all about to be really over.
I know y'all be reading us out, but y'all know on y'all asses. It's okay. But yeah.
It's giving, bitch. We about to motherfucking carry.
It's still our season. Live with it. It's okay. Yeah. Our season will be over before you know it, just like everyone else. It's okay. Yeah. Let us live a little bit.
I love it. Laquan?
Bitch, now she has a ponder.
Okay. She the one who question.
What
the fuck? I don't know. I found this Black-owned beauty supply store. I'm not like it's like a whole brand, like all their products they make in there. And it's called Yadin. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna say their name because they didn't pay me. But I bought a whole bunch of stuff.
Put it in a group chat.
I went one day, and then I came back 2 days later with a friend, and we both bought a bunch of stuff. Like I got this cocoa butter, like this smells good as shit. I put it on. I'm like, bitch, these niggas are missing out because I know I taste good. I got this.
You tweeted that the other day, and when I tell you, I
out. Bitch, it's right here.
Bitch, I need that on the shirt. No shade.
Smell it.
Okay.
My nigga.
Laquan be having the quotes for the shirt all day in his tweets. He be like, put that shit on the shirt and stop playing.
Okay.
I know I taste good.
As fuck. So that's my new spot. It's walking distance and it's right next to the gym.
I love it.
I
love that.
So going back to what Aaron said when Laquan tweeted the other day, I know I taste good.
Because bitch, I was like, Andrew,
bitch.
Go off, bitch.
And they're the reason why. So if they want to send us some money to promote them publicly, we have to
it on.
We have 30-second slots.
All of
it.
Right.
I just want to say, I love reading Laquan's like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. tweets.
Bitch,
when I wake up in the morning.
For me.
Yeah, it's the 5 a.m.
It's on my way to work tweets.
Bitch, me too.
I don't even be saying nothing. What I be saying at 5 a.m.?
Bitch, you know what you do when you press in, girl.
Bitch, I'm listening. I'm about to scroll. No, because I be waking up. I cannot remember the last time I slept straight through a night. And I don't even be mad or nothing. It's just like regular.
Yeah. No, I'm like melatonin.
But I be seeing, I'm like, y'all all are awake as well.
Yeah. Bitch, I be
girl, I go to bed.
What are niggas awake for?
Even one time you had tweeted, you was like, I appreciate the people that be up at this time.
Right.
Okay.
And I just be at home sending emails.
All right, Stevie, you can take it away, bitch.
Oh my God! After all of this wine and all this conversation, bitch,
I know.
I'm a little nifty because bitch, we spoke about that wine, but yes, okay, it's time for Jam of the Week. Who should I start with first? I'm gonna start with Aaron. Aaron, what's your jam of the week?
Because I know I went first last week.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
my jam of the week is
They're gonna stop playing.
Okay, wait, what's your jam of the week? I'm sorry.
My jam of the week is "What's Next" by Drake.
Okay,
it's off that 3-pack I was talking about last week.
I knew you was gonna bring that. I knew it, bitch. I knew it.
Yeah, I never checked it out. I love Drake.
No, but first of all, I was keying down because there's a part where he was like, "I'm swerving them potholes," and bitch, the way I was trying to swerve a pothole and it came on at the same time, I was like, "This is my jam of the week."
God has a funny way of doing things.
So yeah, "What's Next" Drake off of Scary Hours 2.
Okay. Malik, what's your jam of the week?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take it back. My song or jam of the week is "Moi" by Electric Red.
Electric Red.
Perfect album. Perfect first song of the album, and love them. Wish the girls would come out from the grave and the dream would reproduce, an album for them. But yeah, we only got one album from him.
First of all, Malik, what's your jam of the week? Was the ball?
What'd you say?
That was a bar. I didn't want to say
what's your jam of the week?
I want you to get out of here. Get out of here, bitch. No, I'm like, so Malik just spin a bar real quick. Okay. Go now, Malik, go back and listen. Like, wow, bitch, I really did. Wow.
Okay.
Material.
Okay. Wait, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said we need to copyright our things.
No shade. Period. But go ahead, Laquan. What's your jam of the week?
Pimp Juice by Nelly.
Come on.
My crush on Nelly has reemerged, and now that I'm like full grown,
that's a fine ass man right there.
I'm allowed to publicly have a crush on Nelly now, and so I am. And I'm like,
the bitches was doing it in secret.
I cannot. Got him on the screensaver.
That by the lip.
Is it the Band-Aid for you?
It's the Band-Aid. It's the lips.
It's definitely the lips.
He looks like a mean ass LA nigga, which is
even though he's from St. Louis, but yes.
But that's what he look. He give a different set.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I just am super into it.
He look like he live in different zip codes.
Okay. Area codes.
Bitch, he could hurt my feelings a couple times and I will get over it. I looked up his Instagram today or the other day. I meant today as in like how old he is now. He still look good. He look a little more tired, but not that much more tired, to be honest. He still look like the same bully.
He still look like he's getting hot.
The same state lunatic he was when he first dropped Country Grammar. We get it.
Yeah.
He still look crazy as fuck, but he probably fuck a little slower now. Just like a little bit.
Well, I'm sure he has the same dick as Country Grammar, so
okay.
That's all that matters.
but definitely that
changed, bitch.
No, I don't think so. I just feel like the stroke is a little slower. Just a little.
That might be a little bit more passion. Okay.
Yeah, right.
I love it, Stevie.
Oh my God.
What about
What's your jam of the week, bitch?
Oh, my jam of the week is from one of my indie artists that I promote on Indie Artist Spotlight. His name is Fresh. He has a brand new single called Off. I had an opportunity to have him perform on the last showcase. He shook it up. He did his thing. I'm very proud of him. I believe he has an album coming out really, really soon. But the single right now is Off, and that's my jam of the week. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Bitch, it's no shade. I can't wait till we able to have concerts again, because bitch, this whole Indie Artist Spotlight, bitch, if you can do this shit in New York, girl,
it's already a thing, bitch.
It's giving over. It's giving over this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Bitch, whenever Nicki comes out of retirement,
that bitch said all of my money is going to her.
All of my coins, bitch. They can take my last drop, bitch.
I'm trying to see The Little Mermaid in the theaters, and I'm trying to see Chloe and Halle on stage the next day.
Pray that too. No shade.
I want to see them too. No shade.
Any last thoughts before we go, babies?
Yeah, you guys keep these amazing Ask Him questions coming. I mean, I think it's really dope that we have advice for you guys. I think we put it every week. We put it out every week when we do the question thread. So keep them coming. Keep them questions on the question thread rolling, because some of y'all answers be chewing. I'm like, wow, never looked at certain, responses and the questions we asked. I never looked at it the way that you guys do. So keep those coming. Yeah.
I love all of the feedback. It's just like, you know, the girls have been liking our pictures. The girls have been retweeting our pictures, and I really live.
Oh, wait, hold on.
The girls read my audio last week.
Wait a minute, hold on. And as much as you girls follow us on the Twitter, please make sure you follow us on Instagram. I mean,
yeah.
I had to, you know, we had to put that promo out for you girls to follow us on. Come on, Instagram. Come on, show us some love on Instagram.
And
get us to 2K.
I love it.
Get us to 2K.
Also, very important, we do have a YouTube page where we have visual episodes. So definitely check out, like, and subscribe our YouTube page, the Him Podcast. So yeah, we love y'all.
Snacks every episode, visual.
Okay.
So when
we are feeding y'all girls, it's time for y'all to feed us back. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
But yes, babies, we love y'all, and we will see y'all next Friday, bitch.
Later.
All right.
I get my weed from California. I took my dick up to the